Chapter 1. Understanding Renal Anemia. Renal anemia is a common and significant complication of chronic kidney disease, CKD, affecting millions of individuals worldwide. It is characterized by a reduction in red blood cell count in hemoglobin levels, primarily due to the kidney's decreased ability to produce erythropoietin, EPO, a hormone critical for red blood cell production in the bone marrow. As kidney function declines, the synthesis of EPO diminishes, leading to insufficient stimulation of erythropoiesis and, consequently, anemia. The classification of renal anemia falls under the broader category of normocytic, normochromic anemia, indicating that the red blood cells are typically of normal size and hemoglobin content, but their numbers are reduced. This type of anemia often develops insidiously and becomes more pronounced as CKD progresses from stage 3 to stages 4 and 5. In end-stage renal disease, ESRD, renal anemia becomes nearly universal among patients, necessitating targeted intervention and long-term management. Epidemiologically, renal anemia is prevalent in over 90% of patients undergoing dialysis and affects a significant portion of individuals with moderate to severe CKD who are not yet on dialysis. It contributes to a variety of adverse clinical outcomes, including reduced exercise capacity, cognitive impairment, left ventricular hypertrophy, and increased mortality. The burden of renal anemia also extends beyond clinical complications, with patients often reporting debilitating fatigue, decreased productivity, and a diminished quality of life. Pathophysiologically, renal anemia is multifactorial. While the deficiency of erythropoietin remains the central mechanism, other contributing factors include iron deficiency, both absolute and functional, chronic inflammation, uremic toxins, and shortened red blood cell lifespan. These mechanisms interact in a complex way, often complicating diagnosis and treatment. For example, inflammation common in CKD can interfere with iron metabolism, reducing the availability of iron for red blood cell production despite adequate iron stores, a condition known as functional iron deficiency. Understanding the foundational mechanisms and clinical implications of renal anemia is essential for timely diagnosis and effective management. Recognizing early signs and symptoms, such as pallor, fatigue, and shortness of breath, can prompt further investigation and intervention. With the right approach, healthcare providers can slow the progression of anemia.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?